Good morning, gamers. So today we're going to be playing some 60 seconds. I played one. This is my second turn of playing it. I played it once and got this like body of a tank. I think I don't know if it's important or not. Okay, so I want to take my main man there. You're too big for me. Put him in there. All right, let's get can of soup that's in there for some reason. Let's get the water. Get the radio if I can. And then let's go here. And then let's go get my main man, big guy. Put him in here. What else do I need? Why not a briefcase? I don't know why I picked up the briefcase, but it's fine. Okay, let's go get. I don't want you at the moment. I want to make sure that I don't get. Quickly, that's the kitchen. I didn't realise it's the kitchen. Get the soup, get soup. I'm gonna have to leave my daughter. Unlucky daughter. I could have got her in this time, to be fair. Alright, unlucky my daughter. No daughter for me. Okay, so we got. I didn't realise that we got a gun. I don't know if that's already there actually. So we got quite a few, we got quite a bit of water, got quite a bit of that, got some playing cards, got 3 people. But that is it really. Alright, let's see what we got. So I'm going to feed everyone tomorrow. Or we can go backpacking. I'm going to send out Timmy because he's my boy. Got to do that in the next thing. This is insane. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They're not in our soup. They're in our water. We swear some of them keep coming back and every time we see them, I can't go on like this yet. Let's use that because I guess it's going to help out with the spiders. Alright, so we're going to send my boy Timmy outside with nothing. Come on Timmy, go. Have a nice adventure. We were about to go to sleep when we heard someone knocking on the door. Who could it be at this hour? Who could it be in this part of the wasteland? How in the hell did they survive the nuke? We should open up. Yes. Yeah, my boy's Timmy's back. You got us an axe, it looks like. Ah, we lost. Damn it, that man must have cheated. We lost, and before we could argue about it, the man left with our supplies. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. My boy. We were happy to find the fire station in our town is at least semi-operational, even after the apocalypse. It is not really shocking. Firefighters are the greatest of heroes, right after Marines and ice cream men. Okay. So he got us 3 water, so we lost 2, but we got 3 back, so it's fine, really. And an axe. We had thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems it's ringing right now. We should send someone to answer it. Yeah, Ted, go on, mate. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news! The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. We've been discussing selling our house and moving someplace else, but in the truth we didn't okay. You got us 2 soup and 2 waters. My guy. A note on our doorstep took us by surprise. It is we found a request to bring some supplies to set location. Signed, friends. Friends? What kind of friends? We don't know who these people are. Here's a chance to find out. They're promising to make it worth our while. Should we help them? How much soup do we have? So if we'll have 2 in a bit. Let's hope Timmy brings back some soup then. So I want to help them. I'm a nice guy like that. The authors of the note turned out to be twin siblings, a brother and a sister. They greeted us happily and took us to a small tent where they started handing out the supplies we bought to a small group of hungry survivors. Between them were people of all ages, including children, the elderly, and even a mime. The siblings shook our hands and proclaimed this the beginning of a new friendship. They promised to contact us again soon. A group of people dressed in green pajamas knocking on our hatch is not something that we anticipated. Yet this is exactly what happened. Furthermore, they insisted they are merry men and wish to take from the rich and give to the poor. No. We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in these troubled times? They might be worse than those who didn't seem harmless at all. Open in the name of... Yeah, we're going to open to these guys because they seem pretty cool, you know what I mean? We got 2 waters from them. Good. Okay. Don't really care about them. We played the game of list things you hate the most, and our neighbour's name kept coming up for some reason. That reminded us that the little weasel had a safe in his living room. Yes, let's take Ted to go get it because he's the strongest, I think. He looks the strongest anyway. Alright, let's see what happened then. We got a flashlight. Not bad. So let's feed them and water them. I'm talking to them like they're plants. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. When we peeked out in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase. It had no address or name on it, but we're pretty sure it's meant for us. Shall we open it? Yeah. Timmy! It was an innocent-looking bottle of water, so we took a sip. We thought we got lucky, but it was a lie. Either that water was irradiated, or it was some kind of biological weapon. It made us all feel pretty sick. Timmy should have returned by now. No, Timmy! That's a rip and a half right there. It's really weird when you get the feeling that someone is watching you. Our shelter is tiny, but this has been bugging us for a while now. We checked all the closets and no one's hiding in there. Is there something alive down here besides us? Maybe a rodent of some kind? If so, we need to show... Yeah, let's use our gun. Hopefully we don't break it, because we could need it. So what's happening? Whatever it was is dead now. It's dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty holes. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. A sleazy looking trader carrying a neat, equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For one can of soup, we'd get a bag. I got this last time and it was a cat. I don't know if it's going to be the same. So I'm going to say yes. We've got a little pet cat. Look. Hello, mate. I didn't really want it, I won't lie to you. We were not able to push the attackers, but for some reason they left. They could have taken everything and killed everyone, but they just stopped their attack and turned back. Either we got lucky, or this was a prelude to something much worse. We haven't done anything about the Dolores' sickness. Dolores no longer hungry. Oh. Yeah, the siblings are back. We don't have a map. We needed to bring a map already. Ted's back. Yes, my boy Ted. What did you bring us? 4 bottles of water. That is a G. 2 soup. 1 more water. Alright, good boy, good boy. Got 4.7 more bottles of water. Let's feed both of them and water both of them. Talking like them plants. Yeah, let's let Dolores go out for a scavenge. While we're trying to pet the little devil, we found a piece of paper on its collar, address scribbled on it. Yes, let's go. When we reached the end of our street, we were stopped by 2 men wearing dark coats and stylish hats. Okay, they rushed towards to pick up the cat, saying supposedly Sharakov belonged to the lady, rather fond Mrs. Okay. We grabbed our old suitcase and shoved it in the water pipe. It seems like all the liquid that was supposed to leak out did so during the night. On the bright side, we don't have to worry about the smell making us sick anymore. The downside, our suitcase is completely ruined. Sharkov came back. Ted is tired. A few days without rest needs. Okay. Some friendly soul on the radio was talking about a supply pack she had lost during a trip through our town. We immediately realized she must have driven through our street. We rushed out and got to the package before anyone else. So you got 2 waters, 1 suit, 1 Boy Scout handbook, 1 thing so we can actually heal Dolores, I think. The agents who were spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? Yeah. They briefly waved ID cards in front of our faces and told us they're on a top secret government mission. The wiretap wasn't to spy on us, but rather on the cat. It's suspected of being a Soviet agent. Alright then, that's just believable, isn't it? They're willing to let us into their super top secret government safe house if we help them with some of their top secret missions. They assured us they'd contact us again with more details. Alright then. Fine. Just let Dolores go out with a... Let's take her out with a water so she can survive with water. Or she can give it to someone. She can offer someone water for something in return. So we're going to be skipping the days now, it seems like. Day 73. We're dead. Alright, so yeah, that's going to be the end of today's episode. We got a bit more of this. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.